Welcome back guys to a new video, and thank you so much for joining me in this video. Massive cheer for that. And today's video is going to be a little bit different from what I usually do. This is going to be giving you guys the top 10 tips for starting up in Ark Survival Evolved and becoming successful. This may be a video mainly based for you guys who are on the PS4, as you know, you've just got Ark on the PS4 being released, and you sort of want a guide of how to do, how to learn how to play the game and become successful straight away. Now this still could be a video for you guys on the PC or the Xbox if you don't know what you're doing, but most of you guys are watching my channel will know how to do this, but this is a video to help out you PS4 players mostly. So if you do enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. That would be absolutely amazing, guys. Thank you to everyone who is new to the channel who's watching this, and thank you to everyone who's watching this who's already subscribed to the channel. But anyway, let's get in with how to start off on Ark Survival Evolved. So as you can see, you do spawn in on an island filled with dinosaurs, and you're thinking, wow, this game is pretty amazing and there's lots of dinosaurs everywhere, but you're like, what do I do? So my first tip to you guys out of the top 10 tips, the very first thing you do when you start Ark, stay away from all the dinos from now and literally just collect berries. Now, I know this seems boring. I know you're probably thinking, this isn't going to be something amazing to do, but this is the most crucial step to becoming successful on Ark Survival Evolved. The reasons for this is you guys need food very badly if you are starting a server, and if this could be on an official server or even on your single player server, you are going to need to be getting lots and lots of food, and berries is your easiest option to start off with straight away. Now, once you've collected a decent amount of berries, you want to be getting a nice amount of fiber and berries. As you can see here, I've just got a nice amount. The next thing, as you can see, we do have 2 stone. The next thing you will need to be doing is walking along the ground and picking up stone. Now, you'll be able to find stone all along the beaches. As you can see, there's just some stone here. You pick it up and you will get 1 or 2 stones each time you do it. And this is a very crucial stage in becoming successful because you need to be able to craft your first few things. You also will need to go up to the trees and literally just punch them like so on the screen, which will get you thatch, and it will get you a little amount of wood to be able to build your first pickaxe. Now, if you're wondering what controls this is all on, you've gone from basics. On the PlayStation, this will probably be triangle. On the Xbox, it is Y to collect berries, and to pick up anything on Ark Survival Evolved, you literally just press triangle or Y to pick things up from the floor. Now, you will need to start crafting things. You want to get ready straight away. You want to be moving on. And the first thing there is the stone pick, as you guys can see. But you need thatch, stone, and wood. So you need to get on to be able to crafting your first pick. So you need to carry on, hitting trees, very similar to Minecraft, to get your first bit of wood. You will wait for quite a while, but there, as you can see on the screen, I've got my first piece of wood. And thatch is very crucial to this part as well, but it's getting as much as you can. So, as you can see, guys, on the screen, sorry about the cough, but on the screen, as you can see, we can now create our first stone pick. So we are going to make our first stone pick on the screen right now, which is very useful, and then you can now literally drag your first ever crafted stone pick into your quick slot by literally clicking X, I think it is, on the PlayStation, or A on the Xbox, and then click it again on your quick slot inventory, and you will literally be able to equip it. Very simple and very easy using the controls, as you can see on the bottom, and you will now have your first crafted item. The next thing you will want to be doing as the 4th tip is literally just collecting more and more and more using your pick. Because now, as you'll see on the screen, we are getting items much quicker and much faster. As you can see as well, we have leveled up, which is a massive thing you will need to be doing in the road to success on Ark Survival Evolved. Make sure to go and get lots of flint and lots of stone as well. And just to let you guys know, this is the pick, as you can see in my hand, will get you more thatch from trees than it does wood, and it will get you more flint than it does stone from the rocks, as you can see on the screen right now. We are collecting right now, but as you've done that, and when you think you've got a decent amount, you can probably craft a few more things. You can get yourself your torch. You can now by now level up. So the main leveling up system I would go for is weight, health, stamina, food, water, and the melee damage. The reason why I go with that is because if you're on an official server, you want that benefit against your opponent, you know, because there's going to be loads of people starting off. But to start off with, I would recommend going for health. Now, the reason for this is, you know, it gives yourself still another boost, you know, another 10 more health being able to survive. But as you've done that, this screen will appear. Now, this is the engrams of how you can unlock things to be able to craft more things. And there are so many things on Ark Survival Evolved you can craft, which is absolutely amazing. So, the first thing you need to make with your 8 engram points is by going to the stone hatchet and the spear. The reason why I say this, guys, is the spear gives you some sort of attack bonus against other people, and the stone hatchet enables you to collect so many more items like wood and stone so much easier. You then want to go on to craft them, so you craft your stone hatchet. The spear takes much longer to make, but that's why you get the stone hatchet to be able to get more wood, to then move on to making the spear, with moving your hatchet into your actual collection. So leveling up and unlocking engrams is a very crucial stage on Ark Survival Evolved. You need to keep doing this process on and on and on by collecting lots of wood, lots of thatch, and you know, as I say, this axe will get you more wood than thatch from trees, and it will get you more stone than flint from rocks. So as you can see, I'll show you a little demonstration using this pick on this stone here. You will get more flint, as you can see, than you do stone, and you will get more stone than you do flint using the axe. So that's basically how things work on Ark Survival Evolved. You need to literally keep doing this process to be able to then end up actually being able to craft the spear. As you can see, we can make our first spear now, and this will now defend you against any problems that you have. You can throw the spear, and you can just use it as a weapon, and I wouldn't recommend throwing it because, you know, you could use the spear, literally using it, as you can see here, to be able to get your first few hunts on Ark Survival Evolved. Now, moving on to the next thing is you want to be carrying on, as I say, to be literally getting more and more and more thatch, more and more berries to be able to eat. As you can see, we are now eating our berries, and that is getting our food to go higher and higher up, which will make us not starve. And very simple, if you are thirsty on the game, you can literally run over to the water, press triangle or Y, and it will top up your water bar, which is very, very simple and easy to do. You want to collect as many berries as you can, because berries will keep you alive on this game until you move on to getting meat, which is what you will do using your spear to kill things like the parasaur, which I'm afraid to say is how nice the parasaur is on this game, and it will never do you any harm. It is probably going to get you the most hide and the most food, but you know, you could just simply go for a dodo, as you're going to be able to see on the screen now, which is very sad to do, but you do need to do this in order to be able to get yourself food and hide, which, as you can see, we are now using our axe to get 4 raw meat and 2 raw hide. So you literally want to be doing this process until you level up. Leveling up on Ark does take quite a while, and you do need to put a lot of effort if you are playing on an official server. You can always turn up the stats, but obviously if you are playing on an official server, you are going to need to take these into consideration a lot if you do want to become successful. So we won't be moving on to, you know, the trikes or anything. We're going to keep to the simple parasaurs and the dodo. You may have a little bit of competition if you are spawning in an easy area. If you're spawning in a hard area, you're most likely going to be coming against very dangerous things, but the things like the dillo, as you can see here, is going to be your main aim. So if you do have your spear, you are going to be going into attack, and you are going to take a lot of pain from these things. Now, as you can see, it's actually running away from me, but it will turn around soon and try and attack me. Dillos do fire poisonous spit at you, which you do need to dodge, otherwise they will make your vision very blurry, and they do have very, very strong bites if you're starting off on Ark Survival Evolved. And as you can see, they do come against a very strong opponents, but the spear will do the job, and you'll get yourself more hide. Now, I'm actually being attacked again by a Meganura, which is actually something you wouldn't expect to come across much, but they're not very strong at all. As you can see, I did end up killing it there with the spear, so the spear will do you a good job, but you do expect to come against a lot of trouble when spawning in first, so that's why you need to get stuff coming before the nighttime does approach, which is coming on its way. So we have now ranked up again, which is is we are going to do our weight, because weight is a huge thing, guys, and you can move on to making clothes, thatch foundations, and stuff like that. So clothes is there, and we are going to make our first thatch foundations. So clothes are very simple. You literally just need to collect berries, and from collecting berries you also get yourself fiber, and fiber is how you can make yourself clothes on the game, which is very, very simple. Obviously you can get metal armor, but that's not later on into the game. But you will be needing to collect as many berries and as much fiber as you can. You will also get XP when you're doing this, which is very useful as well, because your levels will go up even more, and very, very, very useful to be able to collect more and more food. And you know, you do have your raw food, and you can decide to make a campfire, but I wouldn't recommend you getting the campfire straight away, as the berries will do you a good job. And you know, it's very simple and very easy to do. Keep carrying on collecting fiber, berries, all lots of lovely stuff like that. And once you think, you know, that's enough, you can then go into your craftables and craft yourself your first piece of clothing, which, you know, you can go for the cloth and the t-shirt, but just for this tutorial I'll be showing you guys how, you know, just the first part of the clothing, which is going to be the t-shirt. And as you can see, we do have our first piece of clothing. This will keep you warmer, and it will just keep you all round a bit more safer with much more armor, and you will be much more safer within the game, which is pretty sweet. You then want to move on to the final step that I'm going to be giving to you guys, which is when you level up more and more. You repeat the process and repeat the process until you feel like you're safe and making more spears or a full set of armor, and you will end up leveling up, which will move me on to the final thing, which is once you have enough engram points to unlock all of the thatch door frames, the walls, the doors, and the foundations. This will be able to get yourself your first ever house, and I'm going to show you guys how to start this off. You need thatch, wood, and fiber. So we are going to go off and get our final bit of fiber, just to show you guys how, you know, you place down different things to make yourself a house. So we're going to now make ourselves our thatch foundation. They do take much longer, but you can level up your crafting speed if you want to, which is something very, very useful. After every single craft, you do get XP as well. You literally just click on the thatch foundation, click use item, and it will come up, and you can literally place it wherever you want. And we're just going to place it here, and that is our first structure of this video. Sorry about the cough, guys, and I don't want to interrupt in the tutorial, but this is the stage you literally just carry on doing. You have your thatch foundation. You then move on. Once you level up more and more and more, as you can see, we're getting closer to level 4. You can create the door frame, the walls, and you literally just do exactly the same thing. You can have more thatch floors by connecting them just together until you have yourself a little base. Now, I hope this video has helped out you guys if you are new to Ark. I know lots of you guys are going to be wanting this tutorial if you are just starting out on Ark. You know, as a PS4 player, you might have already known lots of different stuff from watching videos, you know, from PC gamers to Xbox gamers like myself, but that is exactly everything you need to know for starting off and becoming successful in Ark Survival Evolved. If you'd like to see a more advanced video when we're going into, you know, making much more bigger things and going into metal armor and going into so many awesome things like that, or just any settings, then make sure to let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the video very soon. Thank you so much for watching.